went from church. No, we went to church. Then we went to another church. Then we went for a baby dedication. His cousin's baby dedication. Not so loud, just inside. Everybody comes, not loud music. Was it okay? There was music, but it was just a few persons, a selected few. You know, they brought the food, rice and pepper soup. We ate, we had drinks, and then when it was time to leave, we left. Only for us to get down to our street. Hey. As we're driving into the street, somebody was asking us, sorry, do you live here? I said, yes, we live here. I said, okay. What were they trying to do? They were trying to tell us where to park in our own streets. When we drove further down, we saw cars like this. We said, what's going on here? Hey. Guess what? It was a baby dedication. So we saw the banner at the entrance of the street. So this person goes to church. And the picture of the baby. No problem at all. And we told ourselves, you know what? We're not going to rest today because the noise from the music and everything. So we just resolved that this is how it's going to be. It's a Sunday, right? So I got in. And then we're expecting guests. Sam and his wife. And when they got in, they called us, say, what's happening on your street? We say, my dear, it was, so they told them where to park. They were not the ones directing our visitors to park somewhere, and they parked. So I went to open the gate for them. And by the time I opened my gate, lo and behold, what my eyes saw. I saw people with branded shirts. I saw people with branded attires, ashwebi, all stuff. But the one that I knew was going to affect me directly was the fact that when it was time for me to leave for work, which was barely an hour from when they arrived, I could not drive out of my compound because they had parked in front of my gate and the entire street. So if I needed to leave my own house, from the first person that parked, the person needs to come out of the street, and everybody will come out, and then me, I will now come out, and then they can now drive back in. I'm trying to make the story short. So I knew there was a problem, and the earlier I started, driving out, or going to meet them so they can start driving out, the earlier I get to work. Now I finally approached them, and they told me that the people that parked these cars on Haneze Ndibo, that they are inside, that they cannot go and call them to come out and come and prepark their cars. And I was seeing them, they were spraying money, shine money, mints, crispy notes. They were just spraying it. They showed loud music, dancing, eating, celebration. And I thought to myself, I said, wait. This is supposed to be a baby dedication, right? This child that is being dedicated, does he know what is even going on here? Will he remember? Will this thing count for anything for this child? What importance does this noise and this plenty cars and this spraying of money and this branded shirt and branded uniform, what benefit does it have to this child directly? I thought to myself, and you know what they told me? They said they couldn't come and remove the vehicles, but what they're going to do for me is that they're going to drop me off at work. They're going to find a vehicle, any of the vehicles that can leave the street. Then they'll drop me off at work. Then when I close from work, I should call them. They're going to come and pick me up from work. Or they're going to pay for a vehicle to come and pick me up from work. I say, you know what? At this juncture, let me go and call the man of the house. And I went in, called the man of the house. By the time he came out, when they saw his size like this, they just say, oh, sorry, sir. The thing is that, we were trying to explain to her that on Haneze Ndibo, Igwe is here, this and that, and that and this. So this is how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be, something like that. And he says, but why would you people even park in front of people's gates? Whoever is controlling this traffic should know that people live here. This is a residential area. And people will want to live. What if it's an emergency? What if we need to run something? Well, so at the end of the day, I was finally able to come to work. Long story short. But it's not the first time this kind of thing is happening. It's not the first time you listening may have experienced this kind of thing. Blocking the roads and obstructing traffic, having to make people divert vehicles because of one celebration. And guess what? It's a child. You attend some children birthday parties, and the person celebrating the birthday boy or the birthday girl is sleeping. When you go and ask, where is the celebrant? Say, they sleep for inside. Where is the celebrant? Oh, sleeping inside. Where is the person that we came to see that we dedicated? Oh, the child is sleeping. But adults are enjoying eating chicken and fish and rice and drinking everything, palm wine and you name it. Hence the big question, is it really necessary and appropriate to spend lavishly on infant celebrations? 070093093 and WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809030641. We're live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH and on Facebook Nigeria Info 90.3 PH. This stay tuned to us. After the commercial break, I'll start taking your calls.
Stay with us, Nigeria.
Pray to spend lavishly on infant celebration, especially when this child can't remember. I mean, at that point, 0 to 1 year, they do not know what is going on. I mean, they see faces, but what's happening here? So you attend a baby dedication and they are spending a lot of money, renting a hall, what millions, blocking roads, obstructing traffic, you name it. You attend a one-child's baby celebration and the child is sleeping. The child manages to come out and cut cake. Some children, they've not started working at 1 year. You know that. They can't even hold the knife to cut the cake. Stand and snap picture. They are crying. They just want to rest. You carry this child to the salon, you pinch the scalp, or you are trying to make the baby fine hair. You go to the salon, you are just... I believe his children could speak out. They'll be like, why are people stressing me? Like, you don't even know if that's what they want. They have no memories. I'm an adult. And if you decide to throw a lavish party for me, as much as I'm concerned about so much finance going into celebrating, because of the economy and what other things the monies can be channeled to, I remember and I can be grateful for it. And I can say thank you for doing that for me. But a child that is unaware, you spend that much, who really benefits from all of this lavish spending? 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809-030-6416, and Twitter live at Nigeria Info PH, Facebook Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yes, Mr. Gabby, good afternoon.
My name is Denise, not Gabby. Thank you.
Yes, my sister Gabby, if I have...
My name is Denise. Denise is the name, not Gabby. Thank you.
Okay. Denise.
Yes.
If I have billions of naira, I will spend.
Okay. Why?
And my reason is because children are incomparable gifts.
Okay.
From the Almighty God.
Mm.
When I do that, I celebrate the God, the Almighty God that gives me those children, because they are not the product of companies and industry.
Okay.
But what I cannot tolerate is that there is any celebration and somebody will come to block my compound gate.
Mm.
I will not allow them, because that is lawlessness. Because I know some do that out of arrogance, out of the claim that they are superior and dynamic.
Mm.
I will not tolerate that. And the reason is because every man is born into the world one day, and every man lives to this world one day.
Mm.
It's only Almighty God that is the owner of the world that He made.
Okay.
So I will call the person and force the person to leave the gate of my compound. Thank you.
My brother didn't see what I saw on Sunday. No, he didn't see it. Nigerian for good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good afternoon to you.
Mr. Zion, you're welcome.
That one you see in a small one compared to the one we attend for this island, Eagle Island.
Okay.
Your own play.
Wow.
Your own play the play. If you see the people that gathered for this birthday, to be honest with you, I was even angry with my wife that took me there. Just like what you're saying, these kids don't deserve this. They don't. So the people, it's even a fruitcake. It's my first time to see fruitcake. The fruitcake is about 5 feet tall. There's no expensive fruit. Not mango and pineapple. To me, people doing it, I look at it, they just want to spite on somebody. There's an ulterior motive in that. Throwing a 1 year birthday for a child, or a baby goes to church, all these things are not necessary. These are just the acts of a man, an adult whose mind is not fair, whose mind is not clean, who have an ulterior motive, who maybe out of their ineptitude, conception was difficult, and they managed to get, they just want to meet you, I don't born. It's not necessary. The tax ahead is even more than what you are doing, throwing those birthdays, spending all those money. I don't want to hear that it's because we have money. You have so much money and people are suffering on your street. You have so much money and there are people looking for just 5,000 naira, you cannot assist them. You have so much money, there's so much crime on your street. You have so much money, even that your street in the night there is no street light, no security light, and you have money, you are living in that street. For me, I don't see anything one can celebrate out of that.
But the last caller said it's a child, and a child is worth celebrating.
What child is not worth celebrating? So should you block the right and benefit of other people? Even on a developed client like America,
No, Mr. Zan, I don't like the way you are sounding. Do you know how long I prayed for this child, and this child finally came? And you said that I should not scatter everywhere. What do you mean?
Let me shock you. You know that it's even a sin to pray that God should give you pregnancy.
You have come now.
No, it's a sin. The Bible did not talk that.
Okay.
The day you kneel down and say, God, I beg you, give me picking, or I go church for deliverance or baby, it's a sin. And that is not God's child.
Okay. I'm not here to argue on whether it's a sin or not. But then, that's the mindset of some people. I have a child. I have the money. And no amount is too small. Everywhere must shell. People must eat chicken. I mean, and you know, if let me not even go there. If it's a tribe in this country, you know them now. they like all those kind of things. That day you will see cockroach brown ashwebi, tomato red ashwebi, this other green. You will see amala and ewedu. You will see begiri. You will see asu. You will see, and the child that they are carrying, I put to you that half of the people. I'm just saying that. I mean, what if you ask this child, do you want this kind of celebration? You can ask me, Denise, what kind of celebration do you want? And I tell you, I don't want anything loud. Just something simple, something intimate. It makes a lot of sense. So you know what you're planning. Now you are planning all of these things, and this child grows up and you tell him, during your dedication, I shut down this entire street. During your dedication, or during your birthday, do you know how much we spent? 10 million naira. And the child is like, really? Okay. I send you work, or why did you have to spend that much? We had so many girls. We're waiting for a boy. And by the time your mother gave birth to you, you were a boy. You say, the first child, what's the first child called in some tribes? Is it the Obi? What's the first child? Please help me. You are the first son and you say that we shouldn't have thrown that kind of massive party. From 3-4 years, you can ask your child, 5 years, 6 years, what kind of party do you want, my darling? And your child says, I just want Bunny and Santa Claus and Mickey Mouse. I want my cake to be Princess Sophia, or I want my cake to be Ben 10, or I want my cake to be SpongeBob SquarePants. You can actually walk within what the child wants. Do you want a bouncing castle? Yes. Should we invite your friends from school? Yes. Should we invite, at least you can have a kind of dialogue. Okay, what do you want to wear? I want to wear a pink dress. I want to wear black tie and black suit, right? The child can decide. So when you do all of these things and the child comes out and sees it, the child is happy that everything I wanted, mommy and daddy made available for me. But for an infant, the child is unaware. I mean, even when the child cries, some of us are still finding it difficult to determine why the child is crying. So a child literally cries for everything. The child wants to poop, he cries. The child wants to sleep, he cries. The child wants food, he cries. The child just wants to cry, he cries or she cries. So how do you tell that all of this spending is what the child would actually have wanted? 070-0923 0923 070 0923 0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 030 6412. Quite a lot of messages on Twitter. I'm going to come to Twitter after this call. Nigerian folk, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Miss Dennis. This is one of Manuel.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. This child education of 13. Do you know that some people doesn't even have money, but they will go and borrow? Some people that is dedicating this their child, they don't even have, but they will go and borrow just for the whole place to fill. Now, taking the child to the church, telling God thank you is right, correct. But making the whole noise, because you know that there are some people in that of the child education, they always print uniform of all kinds, activity of all kinds. The mother, sisters, they will put on this. Yes, we all know that some of these people, maybe at the earlier time of the marriage, no issue, or they have been putting to bed girls. Some of them are putting, like the one that came on 4th. That is the one I went on 4th. That is first Sunday of this Christmas.
Yeah.
That he has 2 girls. Now, just because he has a male child, he went and killed cow. You know what I meant? When I met her, do you know what I said? Please, don't be offended. Can you, I could have said you give me, let me say half of the money for this cow. Why killing cow? Say, I will not understand. Understand what? God has blessed you. You have one, you have two. What about anyone who doesn't have at all? You are looking for a male child. And you know the reason he gave to me?
No.
That the girl is only daughter, him himself is only son. So they have to look at that is your own mentality. And this evil guy from Olo, I travel from there to Olo, just for child education. You kill cow. Come and see different type of this cultural dance. I was like me. So all this money they put up, let's say no get. You say whether they go put up for much. So what I'm saying is this: there are some things in child education that is necessary, and there is one that is not necessary. Yes, you are having your dedication. You don't have any right to cover somebody's own entrance. I overheard you. But look at what they said to you. That is on Hannes and Libo. What concern you? Concern you? Concern in Libo. Concern your gate. No, I'm telling you now.
Oh my God.
What concern your gate? Concern in Libo. Because it's on Hannes and Libo, they should cover your gate.
See, I'm laughing today, but trust me, I was not laughing like this on Sunday. Hey God.
Why?
You don't understand. Oh God. That I'm laughing today is because it's a memory. But if on Sunday I was boiling, I was literally boiling.
Why not? And your own kind of person, you must be at the work on that Sunday. And those people are rejoicing that they are not giving account to anything that will put bread in their own pocket. And you said they should not rejoice. So I'm not against of them celebrating, spraying money, eating chicken, killing goats. No, I'm not against it. But using their own time to cover another person's own time.
All right, thank you so much. Oh my God, see, I can laugh today, but someone says, Chai, you don't respect my kingo. He went to the stop to repack his car. Funny enough, they didn't go to call. They said, these people is until when they want to leave. That was why they gave me the option of, let us go and drop you off at work. And when you close, we will come and pick you up, or we'll give you money to get a vehicle that will bring you back. Sam was there now. Sam said, Denise, how can you, the same thing you said, do you know what Ohaneze Indibo is? I'm like, what? How does that concern me? You are parked in front of my gates. Your cars are littered all over the street. I need to go to work. At the end of the day, they lingered and lingered until finally it was time for the Ohaneze Indibo people to go. So it was literally a convoy. They came and they started. I saw the king. I saw what's that? I'm trying to. Is it the Statue of Office? one gold stuff like that. I saw them, they were just throwing money up and down, mint, shine to 200 naira notes like this, ganga. And I was like, there's money in this country, oh, people, people are hungry. Ironically, they could not even drive out until I opened my gate. So when I opened my gate to want to come out, they now turned my compound to a turning, like they used my compound space to try to reverse their vehicle to leave. But hey, that's just my experience. I wonder how many people have experienced far worse. And it is because of a child. Children are beautiful. No, trust me. Children are amazing, wonderful, beautiful beings. I love children. Yeah, you can't take that away from me. You can't be around me and not see my love for children. But I'm saying that, is it necessary? That's one. And appropriate to spend lavishly on an infant celebration. I'm talking baby showers even before the child is born. There's something called baby shower. There's a before the baby comes, you gather friends and family, you do baby shower, you do gender reveal to know if it's a boy or girl. People will come, they'll eat, there'll be music. You have baby dedications. There's isiewu, there's barbecue fish, there's bole, there's afang soup, there's anything you can think of. There's palm wine, there's alcohol, there is non-alcoholic beverage. You have the 1-year birthday, there's castle, there's a clown, there's bunny, there's this, there. And for me, for some of the infant celebrations I've attended, I came to understand that it was the adults that were actually enjoying the party, not the baby, or not the other children. If you see what the adults are enjoying, the children, they'll give them popcorn, give them chocolate, cake, maybe ice cream, cotton candy, then they'll give them rice. But adults will be eating bole and fish, eating rice and big chicken and salad and moi moi, eating oh my God, you don't know what you're saying. Someone says there is never an appropriate time or occasion to spend money. It is solely dependent on the individual. If your money long, go ahead. But if your money no get level, then rest. Simple. Oluwatamilola from Port Harcourt. Good afternoon. My name is Pastor Woke from Iboeche. Most of the times it depends on the clubs the parents of the infant belong. They are coming to give the parents their rights, but blocking road is not good at all. You're right. Now, the first birthday, the first dedication we attended, that's my husband's cousin, he said he did not invite certain people because if he invited them, what he would have spent to entertain them. So he said, no. Maybe when the child clocks 1 year, he can do all of that. But he didn't invite those category of persons because he would have spent up to 260,000 or more, 300,000 buying drinks and all of that just to host them. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. I'm so sorry about that. Someone says lavish spending, both birthday, wedding. My screen is freezing. Be it birthday, wedding, and or burial on anybody is not a good. I need help. I need help at the moment. Okay, I think I can access it now. Be it birthday, wedding, or burial on anybody is not a good investment. It's rather wasteful. I prefer to invest in someone as much as I can to lead him or her to greater heights for a better future. Prince Ben. Turn off your radio set. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Michael Dennis.
Michael, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I actually have been following up the discussion. I think we have too much misplaced priority. Is the problem. It's not that. It's not like celebrating birthdays, child education is not good. It's actually good. I think so. If you are going to church, thank God, good. If you want to set up a place, you snap pictures for people to rejoice with you, good. But when you go to kill cows, spend the whole of your money, even borrow money, it's a misplaced priority. You ought to build up the child and not to spend unnecessarily for the child. You don't love it. I don't think that is what they call love. as it is now, today is my baby's birthday, and I'm celebrating him. I went to buy cake for him just to snap with that cake and write his name as a memory. When he grows up, he sees when he was 1 year old. I can't do more than that because we were singing for him today. He was just laughing. He was just running around. He doesn't understand what is happening. That is it. You are just busy killing yourself. It's a misplaced priority. So I think we have to rethink ourselves what we prioritize, especially when it comes to do with children. Children are valuable in the house, but you have to know where you're serving them. You have to know what you're doing for them that is of importance to their life, and not just to be throwing money. People will come and eat, and the money is gone. You start looking for money to take care of the same charge. What does it really mean? It doesn't show any sense.
All right.
I think we have.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm listening to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Denise. The first child is called Okpara in both Igbo and Kalabari, Abokaribo. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. And this one says, how can someone say it is a sin to ask God for a child? Ask anything in my name, I will give it to you. I'm not against anyone celebrating their child dedication. I mean, they only know the story behind the baby coming. They alone know the story and can only express it in the best way they can. What I'm against is them blocking the road and people's gates. It's ethically wrong to do such to inconvenience. If I were in that position, I would create sin there. If a military person was living there, would they block these gates? Kachi, send that in. Donald says, good afternoon. My name is not Gabby, and I don't sound anything like Gabby. My name is Denise, Denise. Thank you. Lavishly spending money on child's education is irrelevant. Even Christ was not celebrated in that manner. The child's morale is more important, not lavishing money on the child's education, even if you have the money. This is from Donald in Owerri. Let me go to Twitter now. Quickly. At Righteous Man on Twitter says, it depends. The economy these days, and Didi, I don't think anyone would want to lavishly spend on infant celebrations, unless you are a fraudster, politician, or that your job or business pays well. Good afternoon. Benjamin on Twitter says, good afternoon, Didi. It's not right because the child they are celebrating doesn't even know what's happening. In most cases, the child is even sleeping. For me, most parents use the celebration as an avenue to raise funds for themselves. Really? I was watching a series. It's called The Smart Money Woman. I had read the book years ago, and I think it was 2020 or 2019. The book was made into a series on Netflix. And there was a particular character in the book, a lady. It was the child's 1-year birthday. And guess what? She knew the financial condition of the husband. She knew all was not well with the husband financially. But guess what? Because it was a boy, the first boy, after about how many girls? She was calling vendors, and not just any vendors. You know, in this events planning and party planning industry, there are levels to this thing. They are the kind of vendors you call. They'll tell you decoration is 2 million naira. There are those you call and they tell you decoration, just give me 100,000. So she was calling the big vendors in Lagos for this party. Food vendor, decoration, event planning, and everything for this birthday. And all she wanted to do, her motive was to pepper people that will attend, to show off, pepper them. So the husband goes out to see everything that's happening, and he comes back to confront her and says, why are we having this kind of celebration? And she says, but madam, we don't have this money. How are we going to pay this vendor? She said, we'll always find a way. Guess what? After the party, in short, at the party, gossip, started going around the invitees that they are owing vendors millions of naira. So you attend that kind of party and you're like, wow, well-planned party. Oh my God, this is wonderful. This is nice. We'll cook the food and all. But she put herself and the husband in debt. And it's not like she's doing anything or she has any handwork. Just to celebrate the child's birthday. just to pepper what? People. So is it necessary? Is it appropriate? The final commercial break for the hour. When we come back, we round up the conversation, and that will be all on the sunny side today. Remember the WhatsApp number, 0809 030 6416. Talk 90.3 Nigerian for you. If you're just joining us, sadly, we are coming to the end of the conversation now. We've been talking spending lavishly on infants' celebrations, and I asked if it is really necessary to spend that much on infant celebration, especially when you take into account the fact that this child is unaware of what is going on at that time of his or her life. WhatsApp message here reads, good afternoon to you. Please, I'm not against those who have their money to spend and those who have enough time to attend and sleep in the brewery to do a child's celebration too. But can the parents give that much to the upbringing of these same children mentally, spiritually, educationally, and psychologically? Lastly, please don't disturb the peace of others just because you want to celebrate. OM from Abloma. Thank you so much for your message, OM. Can I squeeze in one final call? No, I don't want to risk it because the call may end at the top of the hour and the person may not have enough time to say what he or she wants to say. If you have the money, shout out to you. I mean, it's not easy. Throwing a lavish party, But do remember that money doesn't stay in your hand forever. I would rather, you invest in this child's future financially with that money. See, I'm not talking 100,000. I'm not talking 200,000. I'm saying people are spending millions to celebrate these children. So at the end of the day, you ask yourself, to what end? How does this... It's just an avenue for the adults to come and enjoy. And it has no direct impact on the child. The child will see pictures, but that's the most that the child gets to see, right? Someone says, it's not every event that you see you begin to shout God when it's on my audio. Simply goodness from Pitakwa. Whatever that means. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 12 noon to 3 p.m. Follow us on all social media handles at Nigeria Info PH on Twitter, Nigeria Info FM_PH on Instagram, and Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _DENISE_DENNIS. That's at _Denise Dennis. Facebook page, Denise Dennis, follow. Facebook account, Denise Dennis, follow as well. Rivers Today comes up at 3, and thereafter it will be time for Hard Facts. We are Nigerian, for do stay tuned to us and do enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon. Once again, good afternoon and adios.